right, guys, I'm here with Chatty.
What's going on, guys?
This is his car right here. I spotted this on the way into 5 Bar, and I mean, this thing is irresistible, man. Look at that car.
It's pretty slow.
Yeah, right. That's Dave, by the way. He's the guy with the 1100 rear-wheel horsepower Coyote car, the blue 17, I think. So what's up with this car, man? What's this thing all about?
It's an 05 Coyote swapped, 6R80 swapped. It's fully built. The transmission is also built with billets. Everything is done by me.
Okay.
The rear end got an S-track with 35 spline axles and 9-inch ends, making about 1,300 to the rear wheels.
Really? For real?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, she's a beast, man.
So this is Coyote swap. We got Gen 1?
Gen 1,
right.
But it's got, actually it's got the Gen 1 timing components, but it's a Gen 2 block with Boss 302 heads, L&M intake cams, and Boss 302 exhaust cams.
Okay.
At the moment, it's Lund tuned, so that's pretty much it, man.
Let me ask you something. Did you lock your cams?
No, I haven't locked them yet, but I'm really deciding on doing that. Just to be able to rev it up a little bit higher in the RPM range.
And you boosted, right?
Yeah. Boosted twin turbo. Let me pop the hood, man.
Okay, let's look under the hood. Wow. You know, this is what always amazes me. With all the work done, you still got the stock throttle body.
Yeah, stock throttle body. I like the drivability, you know, especially for street use.
Now,
it's pretty smooth.
What is this, a turbo kit, or is this?
That's a Hellion Twin turbo kit.
Hellion Twin turbo, right?
Yeah.
So this is a Gen 2 block. Is
Gen
it
2 block, but it's sleeved, O-ringed. It's got the forged pistons. It's got the Callius rods.
Right.
Yeah, it's fully built.
That's incredible. How much boost are you putting out?
25 right now. We're trying to push it to 30.
What type of intake manifold is this?
That's a Roadrunner.
Roadrunner intake.
Yeah, Roadrunner intake manifold from MMR.
I noticed the catch can in the back.
Edison catch can.
It drains down. You could open up that valve and drain.
You could open the valve. It drains down.
See that, guys?
It also leaks out to the atmosphere, so we don't run nothing back to the intake. Or I've got it actually routed down and out of the way from the vent, because most of the time with the catch cans, if they vent right there, you smell it in the cabin because it goes right through the filter there, and you can smell it. So I've got it venting down past the transmission, so that, you know, pretty much the air blows that out the way.
Incredible looking setup you got here.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
All right, Chad, tell us a little bit about this car. This thing is really nice.
So it's an 05 Mustang GT. When I first got it, I built the 3-valve motor, put a ton of money in it and couldn't get the power I wanted. So I decided, well, at the time I had the 3-valve built with the Magnum T56, actually T56 Magnum. Couldn't get the power out of it, so I went ahead and Coyote swapped it, put a 6R80 behind it, and went from there. I mean, just kept going and built it as much as I can.
Well, I tell you what, you got a lot into it.
Yeah, I definitely do.
I mean, I'm looking at all kinds of cool stuff. You got these really nice wheels.
Yep. Those are the 18-inch Aluma Stars.
How much do you know how much they weigh?
No, I don't. You know, I didn't weigh them, but I think there's other guys that have weighed them, and they were right around, I think 25 pounds with the tire. That's a heavy tire, you know. It's a radial, so.
So that's a 6-piston Brembo brake setup?
6-piston GT500, like a 13-14 setup. The back, I left it as a GT. That way I could fit the 15-inch, because the GT500 rotors, I think, are 13-inch. So it's too big to fit a 15-inch wheel back there.
Okay. I see you must have used Palm Beach Dyno at one point, but you're using Lund right now?
Yeah. I was using Palm Beach Dyno. Now I'm with Lund. Hello? No, that's actually a 15-inch. I think they're S71s welds, if I'm not mistaken.
That's incredible, man. This is
what I mean. Mickey Thompson Pros.
What size are those tires?
265 60/15.
60 series tire.
Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. I think 275.
275.
275 60/15.
Okay. You got the parachute.
Yep, got the parachute.
And look at this, guys. It's kind of hard to read, but look at that. It says Stalker back there.
Yeah, it sure does.
I noticed the two little grills where the exhaust. I mean, is that a grill over the exhaust? Or
Yeah, basically, I used to have the exhaust come out the back when I was supercharged. And when I went twin turbo, I went ahead and deleted the exhaust and dumped them. So basically, I put those grills there to cover the holes. You know, it kind of looked hideous without them.
well, it looks good like that.
Yeah,
but so you
yeah.
got dumps underneath.
Yeah, I got dumps underneath. They dump right before the rear pumpkin.
All right, let's go take a look inside. So tell us about what you got in here, Chad.
Yeah, so all the gauges are set up on my AC vents. On my steering column there, I've got all my buttons that I use. It's reduce, the trans brake, two-step, scramble, and line lock. So everything is right there with the paddle shifters in the back that I also installed.
Nice, yeah, you can see them.
Yeah, that's for the select shift. Also, it's got an 8.5 cage that I installed in there.
Right.
It's got the Recaro seats. All the comforts of a street car. So I've got air conditioning, I've got the sound system.
That's good.
I run an AMS 2000 boost controller. That's what that switch is right above the radio.
So this
That's
built
me
by,
right there, Mustang Gearhead.
what was it, were you on Instagram? What's
Yeah, Instagram. That's our IG account right there.
There he is. Hey guys, if
and,
you want to follow this car, you can go to Instagram.
Yep. And I've done everything you guys see. I mean, all the work has been done by me.
Car is really nice. When I pulled in, because you know I'm doing a lot of stuff down here at 5 Bar these days, I saw this car. I'm like, my goodness, I have never seen, you know, a 3-valve that looks this nice. And this thing is beautiful.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. A lot of heart and soul into this thing, man.
What do you say we fire it up?
Yeah, we could do that.
All right, let's do it. Man, that thing sounds nice. 1300 horsepower to the rear wheels. Beautiful, man. All right, Chad, it's a really awesome car, bro.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it, man. It was a pleasure to tell you about it.
All right, well, I'm going to head over to your Instagram account and check out what you got there.
Definitely, man. I've got a lot of stuff there. All the builds I do. I do a lot of 6R80 builds for these guys around here.
Nice.
There's a lot of work that I do, man. Go there. It's Mustang_gear_head. And you guys can, you know, see what I got going on.
All right, sounds good.
Appreciate it, man.
All right, nice running
Thanks.
into you, brother.
Hey, same thing, man.
Okay, guys, I came back the next day, and look what we got. Chad's car is on a dyno. Now, I'm told that this is a tuning session. That's right, this car is being remotely tuned by Lund, probably John Lund Jr. I don't know who else over there might do that, but hey, listen, I've worked with John, and he's a really great tuner, so I can't think of anybody better to be tuning on this car. Okay, let's check this out, guys. Like a typical Coyote, nice and quiet, nice and smooth. Listen to how smooth this thing runs. We just did a plug change because the old plugs didn't look so good. If we put some new plugs in, she sounds really good now. just a mild pull, 893 horsepower. Pretty good. Look at all that torque. All right, guys, that pull was a little bit better with the new plugs. We did 17 pounds of boost and something like 7,100 RPM. We're gonna let it cool down and hit it again.
Less power?
Oh no, we made more power, 993, almost 1,000. And this is a Mustang dyno. This is the heartbreak dyno, and we're close to 1,000.
What a smooth run.
How much boost is that?
23.5.
23.5 pounds of boost. All right, there it is, over 1,000 horsepower, 1,050 corrected. Look at how much torque, 877 pounds.
Yeah.
It's looking pretty good. All right, no cool down, we're gonna do another pull. Picked up a little bit more. What did you do on that pull? Let it boost? A little bit more boost. All right, guys, without any changes in fueling and timing, we just started adding boost to the car. And we went from 893 horsepower to 1,083 horsepower just by increasing the boost. And now I think we're up to 25 pounds of boost, give or take. And this thing, no matter how much boost you throw at it, it just keeps making power. And now one thing I hadn't mentioned is that we are running meth injection on this car. So, you know, we got the meth and all of that, so that's helping the power as well. So we're gonna let it cool down and we're gonna do another run. Look at that, guys, smooth as silk. It's amazing what these Coyotes can do. Felt the ground shake during that pull. $11.17. Man, those are big numbers. 900 pound-feet of torque. I don't know how much boost that was. We'll find out.
Comes in, I'll see it. Back on. Okay guys, here's what we got. On the Mustang dyno we made 1115 horsepower and 903 pound-feet of torque. And estimated dyno jet numbers are just about 1250 horsepower. Those are amazing numbers, guys. Oh, and by the way, 26.8 pounds of boost to make this. And there's more in it.
Well, there you have it, guys. 1115 horsepower and 900 pound-feet of torque out of a 5-liter Coyote. Those are amazing numbers, if you ask me, guys. And this car is making something like estimated dyno jet numbers, 1250 horsepower. You know, give or take. But the Mustang dynos generally run 12% less than the dyno jets, so that number is fairly accurate. Now, the last couple of dyno pulls that we didn't change any fueling and timing. We just added boost. But we had to end the session because, you know, we have to let John Lund Jr. look over the data logs, make some adjustments so we can go a little bit further with it. But the numbers are really good, and there's a lot more in this car. So hopefully we'll get this car on the dyno with some tweaks to the tune, and we'll make even more power. So we're looking forward to that. And, you know, there's a lot of cars like this over on the West Coast, guys. This is the most powerful one that I've seen yet. So stay tuned. There's a lot more to come. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.